Real Madrid back in league action Sunday, Stevie. They go to Osasuna and they'll be hurting from that cup defeat, won't they?
Listen, a team like Real Madrid are always hurting when they lose, regardless of what competition or who it's against. But the truth is, the team they had out wasn't a team set up to make sure that they got through the tie. The back line in particular, no Casemiro either. I'm not so sure this was top of their list. I think no question. This season, the top of their list is the league. I don't even think it's Champions League. So, in some respects, you can say, well, this team has defended so well up until this game, but then the reasons are they didn't have the normal back line or goalkeeper in. So, I'm giving them a pass, and I don't think this really hurts them in the long run.
You mentioned the fixtures. How difficult is it for footballers when it's just constant? Now, when you won the league back in the 80s, you played 59 games one season. You just didn't want to not play because you didn't know if you'd get your place back. But it's different these days. So how hard is it with all these competitions that these players are going to play?
It depends whether you're winning or losing. When you're winning, it's easy.
But they're not right now because they lost.
But again, as a player, you look at the side. If it's your first team that loses, you're looking at it a completely different way. If it's half of your team, then acceptable is not the right word, but it doesn't particularly knock your confidence. If anything, it might just give them a kick out the backside for the game at the weekend.
Both the top two away from home this weekend. Osasuna's tough. They've got a decent home record this season. Would you say it's advantage Madrid in the title race, even if they were level on points? Forget the 3 points advantage, knowing they've got to face Barca at home next month. I
think that's a deciding factor, yes. Every time these two sides step on the field, particularly, well, no question Madrid, every time they step on the field, particularly at home, it's expected. And of course, if you're at home against your biggest rival, then I think there's no question that gives you the edge. It should give you the edge, and quite frankly, in this race for the title, it could be the deciding factor.
This season's a bit weird because you ask Liverpool fans before the start of the season, we'll give you one, the League or the Champions League. They take the League. City want the Champions League. They'd give Liverpool the League. They, as you said, they'd probably rather take the League right now if you gave them the chance. What does it say domestically about the Spanish League, or is it more, if we win the league, Barca is not?
I would probably go with the fact that, you know, as a coach and as a business, for me, it's about winning your bread and butter first. Yeah. Everything else should be the icing on the cake. And so Real Madrid, quite frankly, in recent history, have been lagging so far behind Barca when it comes to winning the league title that I think they're really looking this season to be the year that Zidane brings that title back to Real Madrid.
And it's weird because they've done so well in the Champions League. Any slip-ups at Osasuna? You expect them to get all 3 points?
No, I think, as I said, that defeat midweek might be a little kick up the backside. Even though it was half a side, I think that'll be enough to take them through.
Full reaction on ESPN FC and ESPNFC.com.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.